The recently released GTA 6 trailer has taken the world by storm, and I thought what better way to celebrate this occasion than to talk about the impact that the Grand Theft Auto series has had on the gaming industry. This is gonna be similar in style to my previous Last of Us video. If you guys haven't seen that, please feel free to go and check it out. The link is in the description. Also, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe, guys. I would really appreciate it if you do. But without further ado, let's jump right into this. The original Grand Theft Auto was a 2D top-down game and was initially meant to be titled Race and Chase, where you play as police officers pursuing and chasing down criminals. However, this idea was scrapped as the devs thought it would be too boring playing as the cops, so they went with the idea of playing as a criminal instead. To be honest, it's not that different from playing as a cop because most corrupt cops are criminals in disguise anyway. Speaking of its development, did you know that the original GTA wasn't even developed by Rockstar themselves? They published the game along with Take-Two Interactive, sure, but the first Grand Theft Auto was made by a company based in the UK called DMA Design Limited, who were later bought out by Rockstar in the early 2000s, like they did with several smaller game studios with widely successful games back then. Grand Theft Auto was released in 1997 and was a massive success, and so it went on to become one of the biggest video game franchises in history, totaling over 405 million in sales. Grand Theft Auto is not only a fun open-world action-adventure game series, but it has really shaped a lot of the modern gaming landscape. And it also is solely responsible for getting a huge number of people into gaming. Like seriously, even people I know who barely play video games know about GTA. It has become such a cultural phenomenon that every time a GTA game is released, it is cause for celebration. I remember the hype and craze for GTA 5 was insane when it released over 10 years ago. Yeah, 10 years ago. It's absolutely crazy that it has been this long since the last GTA game. The marketing for that game was also insane, with huge billboards and banners plastered across tall buildings around the world. Rockstar spent over 70 to 110 million on just the marketing of the game alone, which is not surprising since it is one of the most expensive games made to date. And I am 100% sure that GTA 6 would only top that. But getting to the point, each game's use of humor, social commentary and references to real-world events and locations has really helped catapult it to mainstream success and recognition. GTA is also one of the franchises that has really pioneered the term sandbox in video games and also popularized the open-world genre. A sandbox basically is a video game that provides players with a great degree of creativity and freedom in interacting with the game's environments and its systems. So players can do whatever they want outside the main story, like tackling side activities, running over people, going for a long drive across the open world and really taking in the scenes along with murdering some more innocent people, and use all the tools available to them to come up with creative ways to murder some more people. And yes, I have severe mental health issues and really need some help. This style of gameplay has inspired dozens of other game franchises like the Saints Row games, Minecraft, all the Mafia games, Watch Dogs. Like literally every modern day open world game has been inspired by GTA in some shape or form. Of course, they have definitely found better ways to tackle the same formula. Some have even found worse ways of doing them. The GTA games are also known for their complex and satirical storytelling, each making a social commentary about a certain aspect in the modern world. Like GTA 4 is about how immigrants who buy into the American dream as they aspire for a more successful and prosperous life in America. However, they are struck with the harsh reality of crime, corruption and moral ambiguity, and how GTA 5 satirizes excess wealth and materialism along with mocking social media and all sorts of modern day entertainment. These have really influenced the games industry to prioritize depth in its narrative and use video games as a means to comment and raise awareness on the issues of the modern world. A good example of this is the Mafia series, more specifically Mafia 3, as it delves into the world of organized crime along with exploring complex themes such as racism and political corruption. Rockstar is really well known for pushing boundaries, and the GTA series is no exception, as each new entry in the series has really pushed the technical limits of gaming hardware, from top-down 2D graphics to fully detailed 3D open environments to explore in GTA 3. It was a significant leap in the gaming industry, and each subsequent game has really pushed the envelope not just in terms of gameplay, graphics and in-game physics, but also physical game size. Like we went from an ordinary game cartridge used to play the original GTA to 6 CDs used to install GTA 5 on PC. It's absolutely crazy. Many games have taken inspiration from this and have committed to make a living, breathing open world to explore with realistic physics and NPC behavior. The GTA series has also not been a stranger to controversy, as concerns about its mature content and depiction of violence have been brought up time and time again by brain-dead boomer journalists, although it has raised a fair argument about content ratings and gaming responsibly. GTA also innovated on online multiplayer by having a persistent open world as a playground for online players in the form of GTA Online, introduced by GTA 5. Players playing online could now interact and engage with various activities such as heists and races with their friends, with the whole of Los Santos as a background. With a continuously growing community and much more added content, GTA Online is still going strong. This has inspired the likes of games such as Fortnite, Apex Legends and all sorts of Battle Royale games, and games such as The Crew that offer a whole open country as a playground for the online multiplayer. But a really bad example of this model being exploited can be seen in the newer COD games and also Fallout 76, that infamous game that nobody played. The Grand Theft Auto franchise has sustained its success and relevancy over a long term, even when there's such a huge waiting period between GTA 5 and 6, almost 12 years if GTA 6 drops in 2025. GTA Online is still as popular as ever and still has millions of concurrent players. And there is still a lot of content creators on YouTube that keep the online multiplayer relevant. This form of franchise sustainability and management is a rarity, and the one game franchise that takes inspiration from this is Assassin's Creed, especially with the recent AC games and the future of the franchise with the release of a platform called Infinity. They plan to make the franchise an ongoing live service model like GTA Online. Not just AC but other single player game franchises are planning to do the same too. I'm not a fan of this personally, but the last thing I want is this video to become another AC rant video, so we'll just move on. The immense popularity and success of GTA is undeniable, and so are its contributions to the gaming industry, both good and bad. It's crazy how much of the mainstream audience were introduced to the world of video games by this franchise in the early 2000s. I vividly remember playing the old GTA games like 3, Vice City and San Andreas as a kid. Those were fun and simple times, man, and I never knew we'd come so far. Now the whole world is aware of GTA 6's existence, and I'm certainly interested to see how Rockstar pushes the boundaries and innovates with this upcoming game, as it surely would inspire and impact other games to come in the near future. I just hope that they take criticism from their previous games and really improve their outdated game design, cause that's one of the biggest problems I have with Rockstar's games. Especially Red Dead Redemption 2, but I'll talk about that in another video in the future maybe. But that's really it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe if you did, and let me know in the comments below how the GTA series has impacted you as a person. But anyways guys, I wish you a very happy new year, and I'll see you guys very soon hopefully. But until then, see ya.